Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss topic 37b, that is remaining parts of topic 37a, that is water use efficiency in relation to crop production. Water use efficiency in relation to crop production. So the first topic of today's session is, which we are going to study, is what is irrigation efficiency. Irrigation efficiency. So it indicates how efficiently the available water supply is being used. It indicates how efficiently the available water supply is being used. It is the ratio of percentage of irrigation water transpired by plants evaporated by soil need to regulate soil concentration need to build tissue. Percentage of water need to build tissue. 2 ratio divided by 2 ratio of these two total volume of water diverted, stored or pumped. So this is what irrigation efficiency is. Now moving on, what is irrigation requirement? Irrigation requirement refers to quantity of water exclusive of effective rainfall and soil profile contribution including from shallow water table required for crop production. It depends on, so irrigation requirement depends upon water needs of individual crop, their area and losses, mainly by seepage. This is how much irrigation is required, exclusive of effective rainfall and soil profile contribution. Now this was irrigation requirement. Now moving on, what is water requirement? Water requirement, it is the quantity of water regardless of source. Quantity of water regardless of source need for normal crop growth and yield in a period of time at a place and may be supplied by precipitation, that is rainfall, or by irrigation, or by both. So why water is needed? Water is needed to meet demands of first of all, evaporation, transpiration, and metabolic needs. And this all together is known as consumptive use. All together is called, which is CU. And evapotranspiration is considered to be equal to consumptive use. So water requirement is equal to consumptive use plus application losses plus water needed for irrigation operation. Therefore, water requirement will be IR, that is irrigation requirement, plus ER plus S. I hope you all understand. Now moving on what here ER is effective rainfall plus S is soil profile contribution. Okay, effective rainfall, soil profile, and IR is irrigation water. Now water requirement depends upon some factors. First of all is crop factors, that is variety, duration, season, stage, etc. Second one is soil factors such as texture, structure, depth, topography. Next is climatic factors such as temperature, relative humidity, wind velocity, etc. And next is crop management factors such as tillage, fertilizer, weeding, etc. So I hope all understand this. Now moving on, what is field capacity? Next topic of this session, what is field capacity? It is defined as the capacity of soil to retain moisture against downward pull of force of downward pull, moisture against downward pull, that is of force of gravity, and moisture is held with soil water potential less than minus 1.3 bar. So it is often less than 1/3 bar. It is used to determine amount of irrigation water, need. Also determines amount of reserve soil water available to plants. Amount of reserve soil water available to plants. field capacity is the upper limit of water available to plants. It is upper limit of water available to plants. Now, we understand what field capacity is. Now, moving on, what is water holding capacity? That is when all pores, that is macro plus macro, MAMI, are filled with water, the soil is said to be at maximum water holding capacity. The soil is said to be at maximum water holding capacity or saturation capacity, because as all pores are filled, the soil cannot store more water in their pores. All pores are already filled, or saturation capacity. Water at this point is at low soil moisture tension. So this is what water holding capacity is. I hope you all understand. Now moving on, what is permanent wilting point? It is a point when no water is available to plants. Point when no water is available to plants. It depends upon plant variety, but usually it is around 15 bars. At this stage, the soil still contains water. Soil contains water, but it is difficult by the roots. But roots are not able to extract this water. Soil contains some water, but not available to plant. At this limit, if no water is supplied to the soil, then the most plants die. So when the field reaches permanent wilting point, we need to supply water at any cost. Now moving to next, that is ultimate wilting point. What is this? It is soil moisture content at when plant die. If you not provide water at permanent wilting point, it will change into alternate wilting point at soil moisture content at which plants die. Now moving on to next topic, what is hysteresis? Hysteresis. It is a phenomena exist in soil minerals, as a consequence of shrinking and swelling. Occurs when soil are alternatively wetted and dried. Soils are alternatively wetted and dried. The upper solid line is termed as see, this is the curve here. So this dotted line is of clay. This is of loam. This is of sand. Soil, this part is soil water sunction. Soil water sunction. SUNCTION sunction. And this is water content. So as you know, clay can. So here the upper solid line is termed desporation curves, develops due to drying of saturated soil. So here you can see the clay has the highest hysteresis, whereas sand has the lowest hysteresis. This line is also known as Sobson curve, and this difference is due to presence of entrapped air in such soil, such as because sand has more air as compared to clay. So this is, you should understand, clay has the highest hysteresis and sand has the lower hysteresis because it has more entrapped air as compared to clay. Hysteresis is caused by shape and size of pores, pore configuration, nature of soil colloids, bulk density of soil, next point, and entrapped air. So these factors lead to hysteresis. Now moving on to one thing you should remember, that is water content. I hope you all understand this. Is highest in gravitational water, then field capacity, then permanent wilting point, then ultimate wilting point, and hygroscopic water has the lowest water content. Here, water. So you should remember this. This can be helpful. So I hope you have understood all the things. Make notes. I always told you that the notes you are going to make is a Brahmastra. All of the questions will be directly from your notes. For any queries, do comment. This is the end of the topic. To this topic, that is topic 37. If you like it, please press the like button. Do share and subscribe. Have a nice day. Thank you.